Welcome back to our channel. We are D.S.R. I'm Zoe, Matt's behind me, and this video is the 5 things I hate about my MT-07 2021. Number 1 on the list then has to be the fact that this doesn't have a assistant slipper clutch. When they've brought out the R7, they've popped one into the R7, so it can be done with this engine. Hopefully it's something we might see in future models, but for this model I think it really detracts from the bike itself. It really frustrates me going into corners, coming off slip roads, etc., when I can't just bang down the gears. I've always got to be mindful that the back end might flick out. That being said, I've certainly adjusted my riding to kind of accommodate that. So number 2 why I hate this bike is that god-awful headlight. I think the term for this bike would be a paper bag jobby. Front end just kind of ruin the looks of the overall bike by putting that singular headlight. What's worse is they've done it to the MT-10 but with 2, so it looks like a giant bug. On the flip side, it's a pretty good and effective light. I've done a little bit of riding in the dark and actually I've had no issues. It's better than the car's headlights, to be truthful. The third reason why I hate this bike is the electronics, or should I say the lack of electronics on this bike. There's absolutely nothing. Obviously it's got ABS, and I'm not expecting you to be able to switch that off. It's not that sort of bike, but some sort of traction control mode would be very much welcome. I mean, ideally it would come with a quick shifter and cruise control, but I get it. You can't have it all, especially when you're trying to keep costs low. Just something to make the rider's package your own would be awesome. Okay, so the 4th reason that I hate this bike, and I think probably should have been my number 1 reason, is the position of the key. Oh, tight right. The key is behind the handlebars, which makes it sometimes a little bit difficult for me as a shorter rider, short arms, to reach over and put it in properly and get it to twist. I can't always get the right kind of angle to take off the steering lock. But more importantly, I have had it where I've been riding along and I've done a slight turn and the key has got trapped, or at least the key ring, I guess, has got trapped under the handlebars and has switched the bike off. Now luckily I was on a quiet road and I'd only just got started, but had that happened somewhere else, that could have been pretty scary. I'm not sure if it was done to save space and allow the handlebars to be further forward, well, as in closer to the rider, allowing your weight to be on top of them, handling a little bit better. But I think I'd rather take that hit, having now ridden with it, to avoid anything like that happening again. The 5th and final reason that I hate this bike then are the stock tyres it has on. The stock tyres are Michelin Road 5s. They're perfect for wet weather conditions. They've got massive channels running through them. But as I've progressed in my riding and I want to get better at cornering, I'm looking at trying to get an increased lean angle, let's say. I haven't got the confidence in them. They've reduced grip, and I really feel like it's holding me back. Not just my ability. There you have it then. Nice. 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 There you have it then, short and sweet, just the 5 top things that I hate about this bike. Obviously I love my MT-07 really. Stay tuned for when I do the 5 things I love about the MT-07 2021. In the meantime, ride safe.